Hey guys, it's Thomas with Southern Outdoors Fishing. Hope you're all having a great day. It's that time of year again. Trees starting to turn a little brown. It's beginning of September and the fishing should start getting better after this long hot summer, and it has been a long hot summer. Let me tell you guys, it's been terrible this year. I ain't even hard fish down the pond this year because it's just been so hot. The fish has been so inactive. I've been going elsewhere. I've been fishing the river. I've been fishing other ponds. Down here just haven't been productive. This is almost like it's dead. But I have caught a few, but not many. But I am ready for some cool weather. I'm ready for the fall bite to kick in. And that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. I'm going to tell you my 5 top baits or categories, whichever way you want to say it, of fall fishing lures. So we'll get right into it and I'll show you what I got. Alright, the first one, I love to walk the dog type baits. They're my favorite. They work really well. This is actually the Livingston lure topwater bait. I don't really know the name of this one, unfortunately. I do not know the name of this one, but it works really well. It's actually got a little light here in the back that, let me get this thing up here. I kind of drifted down a little bit. It got a little light in the back here that lights up periodically and it makes sounds. So it's a really great lure. You know, any kind of top water bait like that. I also got tied on this one a Whopper Popper. This is the 90 series in monkey butt color. You know, it's a really good one too. If you've never used one of these things before, they are super cool. That tail just spins in the water and kicks up water, and it really works well. Like I said, the first category, topwater. Don't leave them out. It's a great time to be using them. Springtime, you know, is awesome, but fall time, keep it rolling with it. Early morning bite, late evening bite, can't go wrong. Give it a shot. You know that I like using KVD 1.5s. They are a great size. They're a great little bait. I love the irregular action these things puts off. They just work really well. But a KVD 1.5, there's many little Squarebills out there. But do not forget about the Squarebill. Squarebill is a great little bait. It'll really catch a fish all year round, but spring and fall, it shines. It really works well. I really have caught some good fish, really good fish with these baits. They work really well. So don't forget about them. A little rattle trap, they'll work well too. Fall time, sometimes you gotta size down just a hair. I like using a little bit smaller sizes for fall. Those fish are gonna be coming back up out of, you know, depending on where you're fishing at, of course, but they're gonna be coming back up to feed, trying to fatten up for the winter time. Alright guys, so Squarebill is number 2. We all know how spinner baits are. Spinner baits is really good. I've had a lot of luck on spinner baits. Didn't have so much this year, which I hadn't really got to fish as much this year as I did last year. Simply put, I just hadn't had quite as much time, and it's just been so doggone hot. I mean, it's just been miserable hot. The humidity has just been god awful. Just be blunt about it. But you need to have a spinnerbait in your arsenal. It's got the silver and the gold wheel leaf blades on them. I like the wheel leaf. Works great. Also, do not forget about your bladed jigs. This is a plumhead tackle bladed jig. This is the Dragonfire color. I got a net baits. Bama Crawl, I think is what that is on there. Chatterbaits. any kind of thing like that works really well. So that's number 3, is a bladed jig or a spinnerbait. Let's check out number 4. You need to have some kind of plastics, either a swim bait, like this corporate here. This is the corporate swim bait. Any kind of lizard, worm, just whatever kind of plastic you like to use. Keep that ready, keep that on hand and ready to get your hands on it. Guys, just remember to follow up. If you miss a fish with the topwater, always have a jig or a some kind of plastic ready to throw right back in there, because a lot of times it's not constant, it's not all the time, but a lot of times they will go back and hit that plastic or jig or whatever it may be that you're throwing. So remember to keep those handy and when you're out fishing. Alright, so the last but not least, number 5 is a jig. You know, you always need to have some kind of jig tied on or ready, because you never know when you know these things will come in handy. You may be fishing topwater like Alex was, and then all of a sudden you're going down and he misses that, chunk that in there, pitch that in there, and you might drag him back out with one, with some kind of jig. This is the Joe Reynolds Bucktails and Lures. I think this is the 1/4 ounce jig. I got it trailed up there with a little net baits jig or trailer, plastic trailer. Big old crawls on that thing. Alright guys, that's my top 5 baits or categories of baits that I like to use in the fall time. I keep something like this tied on all the time. I mean, these are my go-to baits or go-to categories. Guys, I don't really defer from these type of baits too much. I stick to these categories because they work. They'll catch a fish. Guys, thank you for watching. Drop me that like. I really appreciate it. Subscribe to my channel if you hadn't already subscribed. And guys, y'all have a great weekend and enjoy the sunshine. Y'all take care. Peace out. Look at that toad. Woo! Holy cow! Ah.